Hey everyone, it's currently 3:30 in the morning. Today I'm going to be going way up north, floating down the river in a kayak and canoe. Joining me today will be my brother and my dad. We're going to be trying to catch some brown trout. Stay tuned. Drove for about an hour, got the canoe, kayak, bicycle loaded up, took a pit stop. It's gotten light out. I'll see you on the river. Got him? He's fighting one. Nice. First hole stopped at brother on the board. So I got big red worms, little hook, little split shot, about 16 inches apart. These worms are like night crawlers. Grab a decent sized one. Thread it through tip of the worm. All the way up and around the hook. Poke it through, slip it up the back of the hook. Buried in, making it weedless. There's a bite. There's a fish. Fish on. Floating away. Floating away from shore. Whoa, crazy. He's bleeding and peeing. Dang, I'm gonna have to keep this one. He's bleeding everywhere. Looks like we'll be having a catch and cook. Reload and get back in the water. So I just cast it up, let out line and let it drift and let it bounce along the bottom. If it stops moving, it's either hung up on something or it's in a fish's mouth. You can watch the line on the surface of the water. If it stops moving and you feel the tip of your pole bouncing, you know you got a trout on. I don't really set the hook. I just reel into them until I feel the heavy weight. That's a better cast. Fishing behind a big tree branch. There's cover, and then there's a wake behind it where they can eat. So while I'm floating down, I'm going to be throwing this Rapala under any trees, bushes, slack water. Looking for an aggressive fish as I'm on the move. I'm going to go to the very bottom side of the bend because all the little bugs and worms that drift down the river that these trout want to pick up are going to get funneled down and end up in the bottom side of these holes. There are deer tracks down here. So I'm out here at another spot, paddled downstream, because I remember this spot from previous years. Just below that tree, I've gotten a 20-inch brown trout out of there. So I'm going to try to sneak up there, see if there's another big one in there. Got a good cast in there. I think I got a tree. I'm reeling in this tree. I caught a giant tree out of here. I brought it back to shore and everything.
Got the snag out of here for me. Huh?
Yeah, I think it stirred up the hole because it was like a 5-6 foot log.
Oh, it was a log.
A log.
Yeah, right in there.
I feel a tiny pinprick hole in my kneecap.
Oh, yeah? Oh, you got that little hole in there.
My left kneecap.
He's laughing at us. There ain't no fish in that hole. I can see him in that water. Get him!
I think that's fish. It's so small I couldn't tell. I just kept reeling. It never got heavier. It's gonna be turtle food.
Yeah, I saw that thing go. Right out of the water. That way.
I turned the camera off for 2 seconds. This one comes chasing the worm in. Barely got him hooked. but that's a frying pan size. Oh yeah, I rode over that. Pulled up to a new hole. It's scheduled to start thunderstorming the rest of the day, so I won't be able to film in this rain that's coming. I'm going to try to catch one more trout on camera, film how to gut it, and then I will see you in the kitchen. Can't believe no bites out of here. Drifting down the river, moving on to our next spot. Casting my Rapala. Caught a couple smaller ones, so I'm going to try to cast behind there and catch a trout in the backwater. Got it way up in there. Keep my rod tip up high and let it drift down. Oh, I'm getting a bite. Oh. On to the next spot. New spot. Fresh bait. Catch something. There's a bite. Still biting it? No. There's a bite though. Pulled my worm down. Got the tail nipped off. Action.
Action.
Hooked up with a big old brown. He's turning and shaking. Can I get down a little lower?
My crayfish are in the bottom of the boat.
Okay, I'm gonna lift his head up.
Alright. Oh, he's got a leech on him. I'm gonna use that as bait too.
Get him.
I can't get him out there. Hang on.
Scoop.
Hang on. He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. Hang on. He's about to be ready. Don't move around. He'll bring it to you. Alright.
Right there. Get him. Oh,
Haha, I got the leech too.
big one.
Hold up high. Look this way. Aaron.
Yeah, you got the leech in there. That's a better bait than them crawfish.
I don't know. Holy shit. Get it in the canoe.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to grab him out of here.
Alright. Oh yeah. You. Yeah. This way.
Will you take a short video of it? Big brown.
Big brown.
Big brown. He got the leech on his head.
Nice.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Thank you for the net job.
Oh yeah. Gotta be a 22-incher. Get him in the boat.
Hey.
See, break out the cigar, see what happens? Oh, good things.
I can't hold them out far enough. Hey, that's cool.
Oh, 2-footer.
2 foot?
Yep, 2 foot. Really?
24?
24.
Dang. That's a long one.
Yep. Shit.
It's
Yeah, it does get long. Yeah, the more you look at it.
long.
Yep. Way to go, Jeremy.
Yeah. Microphone on.
I gotta set it down and try to tuck it away.
Beautiful brown. Ooh, found a hole. Yeah, I'm going to show the camera how to gut this thing. He wants to show you a hook on a leech.
Alright, eagle. I hate these things. Look at all them teeth and stuff.
Right through the middle of the mouth.
Oh, I do it.
I'm going to hold it really good so I don't drop it. They want to go through the butthole. Follow that all the way up. The very tip top. Take your knife, poke it through there, switch it around. Same thing on the other side. Like to cut down through that area and then down on the other side of that. You want to get through right here. There you go. Rip through that. Once that's through, you take it and pull down. And when you pull down, everything, the guts and all, will come out with it. You see right here in between, give it a slice down with the knife and get that all out of the fish. Bright orange meat.
Jeremy.
Nice. You got one. There's more in there. Throw the fish on ice. Big brown.
Big brown.
Big brown. He got the leech on his head.
Nice.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Fishing has slowed way down since I caught that big brown. We'll probably just paddle the rest of the way out. I'll see you guys in the kitchen. Load up the kayaks, head on back. It's the next day. I'm back at the house. Didn't get home last night until 12 a.m. I'm going to show you how to cook up the fish. I kept it in the fridge overnight. I put frozen water bottles inside of the bag with it to keep it fresh. Here's the trout. It's all curled up, still frozen. So I want to show you how to cook up these little ones. And I'm going to do basically the same thing with the big one. All I'm doing with these little ones is just taking the head off. Just bend it and twist it. I'm going to cook it full, just like that. It has a little leech mark, so I'm going to cut that off of it. This is from a lamprey eel. Same thing with this other one. You just bend it back and twist it off. That's ready to go in the frying pan. The big one, I think you can do the same thing with it. Bend it back, twist it. It would be a little bit left, so I can just cut that. Big fish head. A little bit of meat up in here you can get out of it. Got some fish. Ooh, nice catch. You gotta catch one more. Good boy. Thinking I only want to cook half this fish. I'm gonna cut it in half right here. Look at that. I'll put that in the fridge and have it tomorrow or later. I'm gonna start rinsing these fish off. Just rubbing it with my hands. You'll feel a slimy layer, but just doing this and you'll feel it come off. Not perfectly, but it'll be better than just getting it straight from the fridge overnight. After a good rinse, I want to score the big fish. The small ones aren't really necessary to do it with, but the big ones, in order to get the seasoning to sink through the meat, I will just give it little cuts. Just like that. Just so that seasoning can get in there and soak into the rest. Do that on both sides. Now that it's all scored up, I'm going to get some seasoning on there. Seasoning all of this. And season the inside. So I'm going to keep it pretty simple. Roasted garlic and herb. And some steak seasoning. Steak's got salt, pepper, all the good stuff you want. Great garlic flavor. Can't go wrong with garlic on fish. I'm going to keep one hand clean, one hand get the fish on it. You're going to season inside of all those cuts. Inside of the belly area. Same thing on the other side. It helps to pick it up and give it a bend. That'll open up all those cuts. Same thing with the other seasoning. These couple little ones, I'm just gonna, they're already getting seasoning just going on the plate. I'm just gonna put a little bit on top of them. They should soak up plenty of the flavor just from the butter itself. Next thing I want to do, get the heat going. 4 is about medium. It's about medium heat. Take a stick of butter, drop it in the pan. Oil is not good for you, but I like to put Just a tiny amount in there, like that. Just a little drop on top of the butter. It just makes it so the butter doesn't burn at the buttermilk. Gotta mix it around, get that oil spread out. Now that the pan's warmed up, see all the bubbles when I move it. You put your hand over it and also feel the heat. And grab this fish, drop it right in there. Same thing with the little ones. I'm going to put the seasoned side down. Now that the seasoned side's down, I can put a little more seasoning on the other side. I'm going to cover it up. I'm going to leave it covered for 10-15 minutes and I'll check back at it. You can see by the time it's been in there a little bit. I'm not really going by time. I'm going more by the look of it. See right here you can see, right there you can see the fin getting crispy. And you can see the meat starting to change colors. So I'm going to give these fish a flip. Make sure that back fin is down. Look at that golden brown. That's a beautiful color right there. Little one's going to be really crispy. Well, not too bad. Cover that back up. I'm thinking these little ones are done. So the way to tell they're done, your fork should sink straight in them, and yeah, that goes right in. Yep, those are done. I'm gonna turn the heat off on this. I'm pretty sure this is done too. Another way to tell if it's done is if it starts just falling apart like that. I'm gonna show you how you eat these trout when you cook them full like this. What I like to do is go around and you pull off all the little fins, because the little fins have these bones attached to it. You can eat the meat off of them. And then the very end of the fin becomes like a crispy chip. You nibble off them. And I'll go around and do that with all the fins. After all the fins are out, you can see a line. There will be a line going through the middle of the fish. You can stab that and pull it back straight towards you until you get to like the tail area. Then I switch over and you pull them up and over the rib cage. When it's cooked, it should just come right out, leaving the bones there. In the tail piece, you can just scrape it straight off because there's no little bones in this. Once that's off the fish, you can grab the spine, and while scraping it with a fork, it'll come completely off. Here's all the bones of the trout. And the tail, just pop that off. All the meat has no bones in it. All the bones come out just like that. Crispy, crunchy tail piece. Tastes like one of the best chips you'll ever have. And then you have the rest of the meat, just like that. I'm gonna try it actually. That's delicious. I'm gonna get this one out and on the plate. Ooh. Just the size difference between this big one and then the little ones. I'm just putting it all on the plate. This is a collarbone. It's the bone up by the front of its head. Same thing applies with this big fish that the little fish, where you take the fins off and then you can scrape it off the back and then take it off the ribs. All the bones will come out the same way. I'm gonna eat this beautiful plate of food here. I'm gonna show you what's left over. I haven't eaten since it's been over 24 hours. This is gonna be delicious. Taste test from someone other than myself. Good?
Really good.
Really good. I'm gonna clean up my mess here. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. Subscribe. I'm gonna keep coming out with more and more videos every week. I'll see you later.